Hi, we just finished meeting for intonation practice on Wednesday, January 11th. And we have good sentences and phrases. The supreme expression of his love. Supreme mech. So this is going to connect over here. I know I put the extra sounds, but you just make one. Supreme mech. Supreme expression of his love. So now there's V's and Z's. The supreme expression of his love. Dun, 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 dun. All of us, without exception, must take the step. All of us, all connects. All of us, without, and don't say the T, without exception. Without exception. I don't know why I have, you don't release the P either. Exception. Must take. So instead of must take, don't say the T on must, just say the T on take. Must take the step. All of us, without exception, must take the step. This one got really long, so it's doubled up, and that may look even more crazy. But I was very productive today, but not on what I expected to do. So before you look at did to do, just listen to it and notice if it just sounds normal or weird. I was very productive today, but not on what I expected to do. I actually said that sentence to somebody who asked how my day was. So when you look at it, what it really sounds like, you see all of the uhs I represent with UH and then the T's that change to D. I was very productive today, but not on. The T on not changes to a D when it connects, but not on what I expected to do. And that looks and sounds weird, did do. But when you hear it in the context, you probably didn't notice it when I said it the first time. I was very productive today, but not on what I expected to do. It adds to it. In this case, the W will appear an intrusive W, a hidden W, because you're going from rounded lips to unrounded lips to it. It adds. This T changes to a D. It adds to it. It adds to it. This this leads to healthier behavior. You can say behaviors or behaviors or behaviors because the B is not stressed. This leads to healthier behaviors. This leads to healthier behaviors. This leads to healthier behaviors. He warns those who want to follow him. Oh, he warns those who want to follow him. Wanta. Or you can say wanna because this is pushing it together. He warns those who want to follow him. The power of accountability, power of will connect. The power of accountability. The ultimate example of an intrusive Y or invisible Y will happen. Your tongue is very high, and then ul is lower. So just keep your tongue moving and sliding down, and it will make a Y. The ultimate. The ultimate. The ultimate example of. The ultimate. This T will change to a D, and the L will connect to the of, and it will sound like love. The ultimate example of. I'm not feeling comfortable. Not, don't say the T, not, hold your tongue. I'm not feeling comfortable. So that word by itself is strange. And yeah, if you if you were in the meetup tonight, you heard me typing these two and I had to say out loud uncomfortable. That's how I remember to spell it, just like Wednesday for Wednesday. So you have to separate what it looks like and how to spell it and what it sounds like because now it's three syllables. Comfortable. Comfortable. And even if it's uncomfortable, you don't emphasize the uncomfortable. That makes me feel uncomfortable. So that's all the phrases and sentences, but because of warns, looks like AR and sounds like OR, warns, we did some practice with that. Just the word expression, ek. The X letter is a K and an S combination. Expression. And then warn, whether it's I warned you, or present tense, I will warn you, or this has been worn yesterday, like did you wear it? It sounds like OR. AR, OR, both sound like worn. This AR sounds like OR, warm. It's a little warm in here. Or I'm a little warm is different than the little bug. I'm a little worm would totally change the meaning. Worm, the animal, is like were, where were you plus an M. So think of were, where were you, with an M, worm. And war, spelled with an A, and wore, past tense, I wore this yesterday, both sound like OR, war. Expression, warn, warm, worm, war. So 5, 6, and 8, really round your lips, or. And number 7, not so much, just worm. That's it. Thanks. And I really enjoyed practicing with everybody tonight. And if you couldn't be with us, I hope you can join us sometime. Have a good evening.